Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. They say time stops when you meet the one. What they don't tell you is that it's you who enters a quantum state reserved just for lovers. And as I learned the hard way, also mangoes. In an often misunderstood myth, Newton wasn't hit by an apple, but instead it was he who had fallen in love. And the only quantum fruit in the universe, the mango, appeared out of the schism of space and time, and splat, modern physics was born. No, don't worry, you didn't get the wrong address. This isn't a lecture on physics, but a mango cold pressed with love and time instead. I met her on this Sunday market, as we both reached for the last mango that seemed to be so perfect, and at the time I didn't know it, but literally out of this world. She seemed unaware of the ripples that had been set in the fabric of time when she flashed her, "Oops, I got to this mango first" smile. We crossed paths again at the honey cellar, and then again next to the techno-jazz fusion marching band. "The anthem of confused fascists," I said to her, in what I was sure was the worst opening line in history. But with complete deadpan, she asked, "Are you stalking the mango?" I laughed nervously. She held it up. I showed her how, as kids in India, we sucked out the pulp from the tip, and it was love at first bite. We met again the next day and the day after that, and I couldn't stop talking about her to everyone and anyone who would listen. We moved in, we got a cat, her art filled our flat. We liked the same tracks. I cherished fighting with the IKEA flat packs. She wrote poetry about how our first meeting was a coincidence. She was just walking past and a clever handwritten sign brought this happenstance. I whispered thanks to whoever made that sign. We would hold each other physically and metaphorically in warm, tight spaces and share our fears with happy tears. And just when it seemed like our love would last forever, it spiraled out of control, like a race car with no brakes, speeding dizzily to a tragic end. How could something that was so perfect and made so much sense disappear so quickly? And why is the earth still rotating? Why are the stars still shining? None of it made any sense, so I built a time machine. I went back to the market and there was no sign of her or the banner that drew her in, so I made one. "Love at first bite, come try our mangoes." And so we met again. But the mango this time was a little bit sour. A little less tasty, though our love was the same and just as hasty. And like the first time, love turned to strife with cruel words we didn't mean, but said them anyway. I went back again, my love. The mango a little less appealing every time. Our love story a little different, but just as reeling and just as dumpster fire of an end. I did this 835 times, and in each version, we were almost the same people with tiny differences, like the one where you had a mole on your breast, or the one where we got a dog instead, but then called it Tubbinator anyway. There was the version where we both hated jazz, and the version where we were nymphomaniacs. The standout was the one where you hated mangoes, but reached out for one anyway. In every version of our stories, the mangoes turned worse, and our breakups more dire. But the same intense love kept us warm, and yet burnt us like a raging fire. It made even less sense now. How could two souls who love each other across time and space and black holes and galaxies and multiverses and quantum fucking mangoes, how could they not make it work? How could I cause so much pain to the one I love, not just one, but hundreds of times? So in this, my 836th trip back in time, my love, I finally got it right. I didn't make the handwritten sign. I went straight to the last mango, now completely wilted. I pocketed it and walked away. In this time rewind, I finally left our future behind.
Yeah.